Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera to everyone that watching my tutorial video. Okay, so today we are going to continue our part 2 of data analysis using SPSS. Okay, as previous video, I did the tutorial video with you all guys. Okay, and I already upload in my YouTube account. You can refer to part 1 data analysis. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you about okay, so this is the questionnaire set that I used in the previous tutorial, which is the survey that related to answering the perception of online banking in Malaysia. Okay, without further ado, I think you know who I am. So we continue. Okay, we continue with our next data submission into the SPSS. Okay, so in the previous tutorial video, I already show you one by one step by step to put all of these questions into the SPSS. Okay, from part A, question from 1 until question number 8. Okay, so now we continue to part B. Okay, as you see from the slide that I share, please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the statement given on the following Likert scale. Okay, for your information, the researcher using the Likert scale questionnaire to make sure the respondent can easily answer the questions. Okay, so please circle the number which best describe your response. 1 for strongly disagree. Second one is for disagree. The third one is for slightly disagree. The fourth one is neither agree nor disagree. The fifth one is for slightly agree. The sixth for agree, and the seventh for strongly agree. Okay, to remind you, okay, the survey is about the perception of online banking in Malaysia. Okay, so for the first question, is using only banking service requires a lot of effort. Okay, so the question is, the researcher tried to ask the question to the respondent whether the online banking service in Malaysia using a lot of effort or not. So it is based on the respondent to answer from 1 to 7 scale. Okay, so let's go now to the SPSS. Okay, so this is SPSS. Okay, you have to open the IBM SPSS statistics software to continue with our data analysis procedure. Okay, as previous file I already saved in tutorial perception of online banking. So now, okay, so this is, let's go to variable view. Okay, this is the SPSS part. The most important part you have to convert first. Okay, the data that you have into the SPSS through the variable view. Okay, so in the previous video, I show you how to convert the answer from part A1 until part A8. Okay, so now we are continue with the part A part B1 means that the question is for part B1. Okay, now let's see again. Using online banking service, using a lot of efforts. So the answer, okay, let's go to Spss. It is numeric question, numeric type, because it is skills, it is about numbering, so it is considered as numeric. Okay, as usual, we set the decimals as 0. So this one we can label it as effort. Okay, so this one we have to do extra job little bit because we have 7 scale. Okay, it's up to the researcher how you want to measure the respondent's answer from scale 1 to scale 5, scale 1 to scale 7. Okay, scale 1 to scale 3, it is up to you. Okay, so for this tutorial, I used the researcher example. Okay, so they are using 7 scale. So for the value 1, the label is, let's go to the question. Number 1 is strongly disagree. Okay, we have to add, and value number 2 is for disagree. Add, and value number 3 is for slightly disagree. Add, and number 4 is neither agree. Number 5 is slightly agree. Number 6 is for agree. And number 7 is for strongly agree. Then we can click OK. Okay, so missing is none, columns is 8, align is right. So what is this measure group? Okay, so for this Likert scale, if you click here, you have scale, ordinal, and nominal. In the previous video, I already explained to you the different type of measure. So for this question, the researcher tried to do research on the Likert, using the Likert scale. So the measure now is scale, and yeah, it is done. Now we continue with the part B, question number 2. Okay, you have to repeat the same process. Okay, this is the question 2 is about difficulty. Okay, so you have to again you have to remember what is actually the the every value meaning. Okay, so it is same like this one. Okay, maybe you can write somewhere the notes. Okay, the value one is for what? Like me, I just snap the picture. Okay, and I just do a simple labeling, which is SD. SD is for strongly disagree. Number 2 is for disagree. Number 3 is for slightly disagree. We try to make it SLD, slightly disagree. Okay, number 4 is for neither agree. Number 5, slightly agree. Number 6 is for agree. And number 7 is for strongly agree. So now we are settled for question number 5B2. For 5B3, okay, you have to repeat the same thing. Online banking web pages are confusing. So we can make it as confusing here. Okay. So we can make it as same like I do just now. We have to make it simple, which is D. Because for data analysis, the most important is you understand your job. Okay. No one will check on this part. Okay, you are the one will understand this. Four is A. Neither agree, neither agree or disagree. Okay, and number 5 is slightly agree. 6 for agree, and 7 is strongly agree. And now, okay. So now, okay, sorry, I forgot to put the click the measure, which is scale. You can do it. Okay, so now we continue with the part B. Question number 4. Okay, so you can see from here, using online banking can be complicated. Then you can make it labeling as complicated. And again, repeat the same thing as D. 1 is for SD. Second is for disagree. 3 for slightly disagree. The value number 4 is for neither agree or disagree. Okay. 5 is for slightly agree. Number 6 is for agree. And number 7 is for strongly agree. Okay, now. So now we continue with the part B, question number 5. Let's see what is the question. Using online banking is difficult to understand. Then you can do the labeling as difficult to understand. Okay, so the value is still the same, which is strongly disagree. Number 2 is for disagree. 3 is for slightly disagree. 4 is never agree. 5 is for slightly agree. And number 6 for agree. 7 is for strongly agree. Okay, don't forget to set the measure group as a scale for the Likert scale questions. And now we continue with the part B, question number 6. Okay, so I think we are I think you already understand how to put all of this data into the SPSS. Okay, I will do completely the putting the data into the SPSS until the question finish for part B. Okay, for the part B in this question, in this survey, which is the perception of online banking in Malaysia. For the part B, we have 22 questions. So I'm going to finish it all the data, putting the data into the SPSS, and I will show you the result, how it will look, okay, at the end, okay, after putting the data into the SPSS, and we will continue with putting the data of part C, which is demographic information, okay, and after that we will have a continue video, tutorial video on how we do the data analysis part. That is the most important thing. Okay, now we just actually converting the raw data that we got from the respondent into the SPSS. And after this, we do the analysis. Okay, we will meet again on the part C, question about demographic information. Okay, so thank you for watching. We continue again. Assalamualaikum.